following the end of the Russo-Turkish War and Russian soldiers got the message to go back home. It's a long way from the Caucasus and Romania to get back to Moscow. Some of them die. Others gets diseases and viruses from tainted water and food sources, and one of the diseases makes PPL have large pimples. They don't know it yet, but they will be the first infected of the war that united Europe. But no time for rest as Napoleon started his invasion of Moscow. The high-ranked generals and Alexander I decided to make a plan to protect it, and they decided to burn Moscow when Napoleon came, and Alexander accepted the plan. When Napoleon finally arrived, he saw the city abandoned, and they were at ease. Then Moscow was set on fire, the Imperial Guard and Napoleon decided to flee out of Russia, but before they fled they saw burned bodies of Russian and French soldiers and civilians resurrecting. When the Imperial Guard reached the Berezina River in modern-day Belarus in November 28, 1812, they saw that the bridge is blown up by a trigger happy French man, and that is where the player comes in. In the map you can see 3 building, including a church, a house, and a destroyed house, plus a house burned to ashes. But before I will continue, I want to talk about real-life history. You see in the map you can only play 3 countries: France, Bavaria, and the Duchy of Warsaw. And the map is based on the Battle of Berezina that happened during the 26th to the 29th of November, 1812. That means the map takes place during the Battle of Berezina, but no Russian soldiers came to kill the players. Plus more nation participated on the French side, including Westphalia, Naples, Italy, Württemberg, Saxony, and Hessen. But it would be a pain in the ass for the devs to add all these countries, so it's reasonable to add only 3 countries instead of 9 nations, plus Prussia, Austria, Switzerland, and Denmark, Norway, and the rest of the Rhine if you count all the nations who participated in the invasion of Russia. Anyway, moving on. This map is a holdout map which is endless and objective at the same time. The player's objective is to rebuild the bridge with hammers and wood so they and the wagons can cross and escape Russia. Seems easy, but there is a problem, remember, of the virus and the people resurrecting. Well, it's a zombie virus, but was ignored by Russia because the government thought it was the re-emergence of the Black Death due to it being in Istanbul at the time. I'm gonna do a future vid about the zombies and the virus, but not soon. Anyway, on the map you encounter 3 NPC in the start that gives you wood that they load in their wagon so the players can build the bridge, but their NPCs are unnamed. Looking more at the map you see close to the spawn area you find 2 cannons that are basically useless. Entering the house you find a French charo and some black thing in the snow. IDK what it is, PLS, say it in the comments. Since CapCut has a limit for some reason, this is part 1, part 2 coming soon.